But I'm going to keep marketing on Rocket and NSOSM because I'm going to operate under the assumption that Nerdosoft Football Mobile might actually make us some money. In terms of code, it's actually done as well, which is fantastic news. And all you guys are in there. Quite a few of them aren't at their desks, though. Is that chair assigned? No? That's really weird. That's really weird that he doesn't want to use that, room. Are you guys not going for a meeting or something? Or are you going home? I think they're going home. Okay. I mean, we did get a bit more development done there, so I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. We have, development into the wee hours of the morning at this point, so that's nice. Still frustrating, but it'll do. It does mean that Doors will get more bugs out of it, and it also means that Doors Mobile will get more progress done. In fact, you know what I think we'll do? Is we'll up the priority of Doors Mobile and lower the priority of Doors. So that they'll start working on the new one, and they will slowly continue fixing the bugs in the old one. That's probably for the best. That's probably not a bad idea. There's all the new guys coming in. Their leader still hasn't gone to that office. I'm so confused about that. Like, how can I find you? So, I mean, we've got him selected. There he is. Where's he going? Going to a meeting room? Okay. So when you're done with the meeting, where do you go? You're done there. You're going in there. Can you not do that, though? Because you're supposed to be upstairs. I'm really confused by this. Switch team OS2. Let's take OS2 off of it. And is this room used? Core leader. All right. Do I not use this space anymore? No? Okay. In that case, what we're going to do is switch this back to me. So that's going to be my office there, core team leader. And then I guess this space over here, I don't think this is assigned to me anymore, so that's fine. We can go ahead and switch this to be OS2 leader. So now he has an office, which will hopefully stop him from taking up someone's desk in the actual workspace. Hopefully. Either way, it is August 2001. We are getting so close to the release of Vision 3DX. We're getting so close to that release. Very, very excited about that. Very excited about Doors releasing as well. Hopefully going to make a shed load of cash on those. Legend of Brian, A Brian to the Past, I believe. 25 and 21. It is 28 and 19, or 28 and 20, so it's very, very close on that. Football Mobile is also very close. Don't know why I said mobile in that weird way, but sure, I'll take it. Did he go to his office? Is he gonna go to his office? Hey, wait, that is the leader, right? No, IT support. Okay, whatever. For whatever reason, the leader of OS Team 2 does not want to go to their office. Unless, you know what it probably is? Employees, OS 2, leader, any role. Let's change your roles. You are not any role. You are just the leader. All right, so you are just gonna go to your office. That could be the problem. Yeah, there we go. OS 2 leader is not in the office. And literally doing nothing. Literally doing nothing. That's fine. At least we'll see some work getting done. September of 2001 is here. Still no money coming in for the company. We could actually take some deals. We could take some deals. If we have some hosting deals, which we do, we can put those on the external hosting server. So we'll take all of these hosting deals, because I think we can do all of them no problem. And, should make people relatively happy. Let's just sort by this so we can see. We have a lot of hosting opportunities here. We're potentially going to regret taking all of these, but I'm going to take all of these. Because I can, really. So hosting, and hosting, and hosting, and hosting, and hosting, and hosting. There we go. We have a couple of print jobs as well. 4.8 million by December. Not ever going to happen. So we'll see if our hosting server can actually keep up with the demand that's going to be on it there. It currently, I mean, we can look at it, I suppose. Currently has 10 things on it with a 4.5% load. That might change. That might change next month. I guess we'll find out what happens next month. But that's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. Hopefully gonna be nothing to worry about there. Let's find out though. We are to the, okay, so 4.6. Yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. We totally made that. So October 2001, we're not really doing anything else at the moment other than just continuing development. I would like to see though, what is our deals bringing in? So deals, how did we, oh, that's this month. Okay. So deals brought in like 80,000. And we got 179,000 on interest apparently. I guess that'll be in the savings account, right? So that's our current interest, which gets released in July 2004. Okay, so we can currently withdraw 154. Or free to withdraw? I have no idea. We could deposit some money in there. But considering we aren't actually making money right now, I don't know how good of an idea that actually is. So maybe we won't do that. Either way, the new Legend of Brian game needs 21.17 before it is ready to push into beta. It's slowly getting there. Let's just up the priority of it a little bit. I think that team's actually gone to a meeting, which is a bit frustrating. Come on, get that art up to 1.7. Seriously? All right. Can I get some outsourced reviews of the new Brian game? I'd really like to, I'd like to see what people think of that. I'm also thinking that Football Mobile is very close to being ready as well. Let's get some outsourced reviews of that. Because I just want to see what people think of it. I just want to see what the general consensus happens to be on those pieces of software. So Brian is an 8 out of 10. Mobile is an 8.1. So they're both pretty decent. They're not necessarily outstanding. But they're also not dreadful. So that's good. That's very good. Next month, though, we are going to be releasing Nerd Assault Vision 3DX, which hopefully is going to make some money, because nothing we have right now is making money. We haven't actually marketed it whatsoever, so that's nice. We probably want to do that. And we probably want to put out a press build. See what happens, I guess. We could probably start marketing doors as well. Probably not a bad idea. And putting out a press build of doors as well could also be an idea. Because I think those are the only two things we have releasing anytime soon. Vision 2, I think we can clear support. Brian, we can clear support. And Rocket, we can clear support. And Bug Blocker, is it nearly ready? 35 and 2, it's at 32.52. Okay. So it's nearly ready. Very nearly ready. Put that out. Put that out. How are we looking? 2,000. Oh, wow. Vision 3DX, 65,000 followers. 70,000 followers. And it releases next month. That's a little ridiculous. Savings account. Someone didn't get paid out anything. Okay. I do apologize that, you know, whatever happened to you happened, but we're not paying you a single penny, apparently. Ugh, we are terrible people. We are terrible, terrible people. Either way, Vision 3DX, 87,000 followers and rapidly climbing is no small feat there. And after the press build, over 250,000 followers. Over 250,000 followers. That's excessive, is what that is. A little excessive. Fortunately, we do have the rest of our employees coming in today, so let's release it. Let's get Vision 3DX out there. Start a marketing campaign. We're putting 50,000 on it, you know, straight away. 50,000 straight away. We're going to order 1 million copies. Straight away. 1 million copies. We probably also want to start printing it. It is outstanding, which is amazing. We haven't made something outstanding since the original wave. So start printing it. We're going to say the maximum at any one time is going to be 250,000, which I think will work. And we are hopefully going to make some good money on that. We're hopefully going to make some very good money on that. I do feel sorry for the support team who are probably about to get overwhelmed, but whatever, no problem. Let's move Vision 3DX up to there. And I guess at this point, I mean, Doors has been marketed. It is still gaining followers. It didn't get many off that press build. But that's all right. That's all right. It'll release next month. Let's have a look at Vision 3DX actually and see, can we port it to anything? We could. We could port it to a couple of things. Let's actually port it to everything, including NSOS 2000, because it releases next month, technically, I believe. Rocket, I think at this point we are going to port to everything since it has been a bit of a failure. Support it to everything except for Doors Mobile. So we'll do that. Legend of Brian, is there anything left to port it to? The OS. Sure. Why not? Why not? Let's give Rocket the priority in the porting there. Just because we can. Because Vision 3DX obviously isn't going to get ported. Not necessarily anytime soon anyway. Let's also give it to OS 2 to make sure that porting still gets carried on into the evening. And we'll minimize all that, and we're going to find out just... Where is the marketing for... Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. There it is. I was blind. Marketing for NS Vision 3DX. How much money is how much money is it going to make? I can't even speak. I can't even speak. We're about to find out. I'm actually kind of excited about this. We've never had 250,000 followers on anything. 35 million pounds on day one. Rocket just made 2.7 million with only a fraction of its porting being done. And Doors has minimal interest compared to that. 35 million. 32 million, sorry. Well, no, 35 million. 35 million. With a 32 million profit. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it's still getting ported to new systems as well. It's not even done yet. It's not even done yet. That is nuts. Let's up the budget for Rocket to 35,000. Just because we can. And I do believe, yeah, a lot of the porting's going ahead there. A lot of the porting's going ahead there. Perfect. So Rocket's gonna hopefully make a bit more money. We almost didn't release Doors there. So release Doors, start a marketing campaign. Yeah, we're gonna give it 50,000 as well. The 50,000, give it to OS2. They have marketers. And let's order 500,000 copies. I don't think Doors is gonna be anywhere near as successful, unfortunately, but we want to treat it with at least a good level of respect and make the marketing relatively unavoidable. You know, we at least want to do that. You know? So hopefully, yeah, the marketing's come in. They're going to be working on it. My god, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Rocket's about to be done with all of its porting, which is great news. So they can keep working on Vision 3DX. Let's see here. Money. 8 million on that. 1.9 on Rocket. And 1.3 on Doors. That's actually not terrible. Apparently we can't keep up with the load for distribution. Which is hosting, apparently. Yeah, the original hosting server is currently having some problems. Okay. So if we go and look at our distribution channels here. Apparently, is this everything that we have put out on the... No, that's the printing. I don't want to close the digital distribution platform. But I also don't know how to reassign it. If we close it, all my distribution deals will be cancelled and will have to be renegotiated. Do we have distribution deals? Feel like we don't. No, we don't. We've got hosting. That's fine. That's, well, I mean, it's not fine. It's not fine at all. Hosting. Hosting server is it in the original building? It is, isn't it? No, that's dev. Where's our hosting server? Is it here? What is this? Hosting. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. Can we select that entire room, please? Select that room. Select that room. Select that room. And that one as well. And delete all those servers. And select all the tables as well. Because what we can do here is actually upgrade the servers quite considerably. We'll keep some of the original ones just because we can. But if we go to utilities or servers, we actually have the server rack at this point. So what we can do is significantly upgrade the digital distribution platform, which I think will be important to do. So select all of those and duplicate. And they're literally just going to be stacked in here, 76,000 a piece for each room. Like that. Select all of them, or sorry, select all of those, then select all of those, and basically we go around, we select all of these, we link them together, and I believe that will now be the hosting server, right? Hosting. So hosting should be a little better, right? Yeah, hosting's doing all right there. Hosting's definitely doing all right. What we should probably also do is come over this way and select all of these guys. Select all of them, please, and we want to upgrade them. So we can't do that one yet, but we can do this one. So those have all been upgraded. That's Dev 2. We can select all these and upgrade those as well. Then we can do the same thing over here with all these servers as well. That's going to be Dev number 1, which is going to be upgraded. And then whatever this one is, external hosting. So select all of those and upgrade to a server rack as well. So all of our servers have been upgraded. I do believe Vision 3DX is taking its time on the port there. But that's totally fine. We'll get it done. Because I think what we could also maybe do is look at the Legend of Brian and see, can we port it to... No, we can't. All right. What about Chaos Engine? Can we port it to Doors? We can port it. We can absolutely port it to Doors. And we'll put it on all of those as well, because that'll give us some options. So port that. We could maybe port Wave Studio Pro to those systems as well. Nerdosoft Football can't be ported, but it can go to those, which I think we'll do. There's still some units there. Vision 2 can go to those systems. Then I believe Rocket is currently... It has been ported. Then Vision 3DX, I believe, is currently being ported. Alright, so we managed to get an operating system to sell. We have actually managed to get our operating system to sell. That's not bad. Doors Mobile, let's have a look at you. Still plenty of work to go there. The new Legend of Brian game is absolutely ready to push into beta. So promote that, and we'll say that the new Legend of Brian game is going to release in... You know what? This November. We're pushing it out kind of early. Yeah, pushing it out early. New Legend of Brian coming out in 9 months. As for Nerdosoft Football Mobile, it's very close to being ready to push into beta. The art needs a little bit more work. But that's all right. That's all right. We'll get it done. Vision 3DX, I believe... has been fully ported. Chaos Engine, let's make it a priority. Then Football, then Vision 2. So there we go. Everything's been ported to all the different systems. Rocket's making money, Vision 3DX is making money, Doors is making money, NSOS-M, unfortunately, I don't think is ever going to make money. But that's fine. Totally fine. Vision 3DX just pulled 24 million. Rocket just pulled 1.1 million. Doors, less than 1 million. Not good. Apparently Rocket also doesn't meet demand. That kind of makes sense. Did we ever start printing copies of it? I don't think we did. Let's set a maximum number of 150,000 for Rocket. And for Doors, we aren't printing it either. So we'll start printing and say that Doors needs a maximum of 100,000. Not that I think we're ever going to need to have 100,000 in stock. I don't think it's going to sell all that well, but 24 million on Vision 3DX there is nuts. Absolutely nuts. It hasn't even sold that many copies. Oh, it's 236 pounds. It is outstanding as well. That outstanding helps, but I guess we never changed the price of it when we decided to make it. I can't help but notice that so many of the things I've done in Software Inc. thus far have been by accident. Is it just me that's sort of picking up on that? That so many of the different things we're doing have been by accident. You know, it's like, it really feels like I'm not successful because I'm making good decisions. I'm successful because I'm lucky. Wow, that cuts close to home, actually. Let's stop marketing OS-M. It's done. The new Brian game comes out in a couple of months. Football Mobile is so close to being ready, but for whatever reason is not being worked on currently, or the art isn't being worked on at least. Oh, it is being worked on, just very, very slowly. You know what? Let's just push it. Let's just push it into beta. And you know what? Football Mobile is going to release in December. So December this year doesn't give us very long, gives us 9 months. But that's fine. We'll push both of those out. We'll try and market them around October, or maybe September, October for Brian and then Football respectively, rather than at the same time. Rocket does not meet demand, really. Does it really still doesn't meet demand? Yeah, there's like nothing in stock. Okay. Order 250,000 copies. And we'll get those straight into stock. That'll be fine. I can't believe that this thing has made so much money just because I didn't think to change the price. That's a little nuts. That is a little bit nuts. So Rocket, can we port you to anything else? Doors Mobile apparently supports it. Okay, well, I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Let's start making some new things. I mean, Bug Blocker's nearly done, but let's do a... We don't want to do another 3D editor. We haven't done an audio tool in a while. So let's just do everything we can for this. We'll use Vision 2 for it. And we'll do the default price. We'll do 70. We'll do 70 for it. This is going to be a follow-up to Wave Studio Pro. And this is going to be Wave Studio X. Because this is pretty much the last one we ever need to release, technically. And I guess we give this to our core team. I don't think they're working on anything currently. No, they are working on Bug Blocker, but I guess the designers aren't doing anything, so give it to core. And this can run on... I do want to just say Doors. I really just want to say Doors. So I guess we'll do it. We'll do it as it'll be our own piece of software for a while, but eventually we'll port it. We'll make it for Doors initially and see what happens. And this is apparently going to take more than a year. But that's fine. Wave Studio X, start developing it. And that'll be good. That'll be good. That's definitely a thing we want these guys doing. Let's just make sure that Bug Blocker is perhaps the priority, because if it isn't, that's going to be a little bit awkward. Just, you know, little bit awkward. There we go. That's going so quickly there. That's beautiful to see as well. Because like I said, you know, we haven't done a Wave Studio thing in a while. So getting a new one out is probably going to be good. Getting it out on doors first is going to be good. So, you know, money, money, money. That's kind of the point. It's kind of what we're going for. Money, money, money across the board. I'm excited. I'm really excited. I cannot believe we made so much off of Vision 3DX. That is nuts. Rocket just pulled 6 million. And apparently still doesn't meet demand, really? Wow, we ordered 250,000 copies. Okay. Another 250,000. Sure. And with the printing for Rocket, I think we changed that maximum. Apparently we only did 15,000. That kind of makes sense. Change that to 250,000 max. Actually, you know what? Change that to 450,000 maximum, so it will start printing. And we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that'll do some good stuff for us. Hopefully. It's a big hopefully. I will say though, it definitely seems like the support team that we have, you know, the expanded support team here, it definitely seems like they're doing some good stuff. I do think we now have enough people. Uh-oh. Develop. I think it was still outstanding when we hit develop there, so that's fine. Let's just keep that relatively low priority so they keep working on bug blocker, which 35 and 2, it is actually ready. Bug blocker is actually ready for beta, which is fantastic. I do want to outsource some reviews though. I just want to see the general thoughts on it before we push it into beta, just to make sure that it's decent. It is a 9.2. It is a 9.2. Okay. Bug blocker. We are going to put you out in January of 2003. Which does not give us much time. 8 months. That's fine. Let's start marketing it with all of this stuff here. Give it to OS 2 as well. Actually, no. No. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to do that yet. We will promote it into beta, though. And we'll increase the priority of Wave Studio X, now that all we need to do with Bug Blocker is get the bugs out of there, which is kind of funny, actually. But we'll get Bug Blocker out in January of 2002, then in let's start from the beginning. November of 2002, Legend of Brian, A Brian to the Past. December of 2002, Nerdosoft Football Mobile. Then January of 2003 is Bug Blocker. So that's potentially some serious cash right there. That's potentially ridiculous is what that is. But that's good. That's kind of what I'm going for. I'm kind of going for a bit of ridiculous there because I kind of really want to see what's going to happen with all of this money, really. That's kind of what I want to see. I do want to go to my savings account though, because I think what we're going to do is put let me just pause for a moment. Let's do 100 million into the savings account. Apparently that did nothing. Can we deposit 100 million flat? 102. Sure, deposit. There we go. So that right there, I think, will do some good things for us. Apparently employees still don't get, apparently employee benefits aren't really doing much though. Which is a bit weird. Apparently they weren't doing anything other than the company cars, of course, which everybody has in nice lime green for whatever reason. But I mean, we already discussed that, so we good. We don't need to stress too much about that. I do kind of want to look at my charts though. Oh wow. Is that my so that's not salaries, that's my balance, right? Yeah. Yeah, that my balance. That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. Can we bring that in a little bit? Can we zoom in on this? Like if we just zoom way in here. Like that right there, November 2001, like that's nuts. That is just nuts right there. Sales is that little line. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not going to complain about ridiculous profits, but I love data and stuff like that. Data, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of really cool when it's in a positive, you know, trend. When it's trending positively, like, that's great. Obviously, we could zoom in on that chart a little bit further and see some points where it was not trending so positively. But when it is trending positively, that's the best, is what it is. Now, unfortunately, Vision 3DX does not seem to be making much money anymore. Could we port it to anything? No. I guess we technically, I mean, we sold, what, 412,000 units thus far? That's a fair bit. Doors is actually potentially going to make a profit there, which is amazing stuff. Rocket has sold 1.5 million copies. I guess it's a great recent game engine, so we've got that going for us. And I think September, next month, is when we'll start marketing things like Legend of Brian. Yeah, we'll start our marketing in September for Legend of Brian. Then October for football. And then November, I think, for Bug Blocker. So the marketing is just going to be in like the 3-ish months leading up to a release. I think that's going to be the best way to do things. So let's get started, I guess. It is September. So start marketing Brian. We'll put out a press release with everything on it. We can put out a press build. And we can also just keep up with the hyping as well. So that'll be good. We'll just chuck that up there. Let them sort of do their thing. And the press release is going to go out a little bit later, which is perfectly fine by me. Although The Legend of Brian was one of our best-selling things, so I imagine a sequel could be very... Yeah, 10,000 followers immediately. So that's great. Immediately in there with 10,000 followers. I realized that Football Mobile is releasing on NSOS Mobile. That's potentially very risky, because obviously I don't think too many people were interested in it. Also, interestingly, Doors Mobile is ready to go into beta. So let's get some outsourced reviews of that. See what people think of it. And then go from there. Not that I think we need to. I think it's pretty clear that it's actually not very good. Oh, that's not good at all. We'll let them just sort of keep working on it for a while. But let's have a look and see how the Legend of Brian's follower count goes here. 29,000, 30,000, that's all right. It is now October, though, so Football Mobile is going to be getting a press release. Football Mobile is also going to be getting a press build and is also going to be getting hyped. So push that to there, and the press release itself should be done momentarily. There we go. Football Mobile got no followers off of that whatsoever. That's kind of devastating, actually. That's a little devastating, I'm going to be honest. Brian's at 53,000, 54, 55,000 followers. That's amazing, considering it releases next month. Football Mobile, on the other hand, could be doing better. Could be doing better. Game Dev 2 just lost their leader. And it's no longer under HR management. Interesting. Okay, we need to fix that. Did you get anything paid out? No. All right. All right. That's troublesome. That is troublesome. We need a new leader for Game Dev 2. I don't think any of them actually have much leadership skills. So Game Dev 2 is just, we're just going to hire someone in to lead them. We're going to look for whoever happens to be the best, I suppose. So Game Dev 2. Let's look for the best. Amazing compatibility right there. Amazing compatibility. Perfect. You are hired. You are absolutely hired. Did I just put you in OS 2 or Game Dev 2? Oh, there you are. So Game Dev 2, you're going to be educated in HR management. And you're also going to be the leader. So there we go. Game Dev 2 technically has a leader, but they can't really do HR management right now, so that's fine. That's fine. Totally fine. Anyway, it is about to be November 2002, meaning Legend of Brian, A Brian to the Past, has almost 75,000 followers. That's kind of nuts. That is kind of nuts. Football Mobile, not doing so great. Monetarily speaking, we are now losing money as well, which is slightly alarming. But whatever, we'll let OS Team 2 go ahead and leave there. And as everyone else comes in, we'll go ahead and start releasing things. So, our new Legend of Brian game. Release it. We'll give it a hefty marketing campaign of 50,000. Which is perfectly fine. And we're going to order in 500,000 copies. It doesn't have that great of a consumer reach, but we'll do it anyway. And then, of course, we are going to want to print some copies as well. So let's say a maximum of like 250,000 for Legend of Brian. And let's also port it. Let's make sure it's available on... It is apparently available on everything. Really? Is it really available on everything? What have we built it on? What have we built this on? It uses the Fast engine by Punch Studio. Can we buy it? Can we buy the Fast engine by Punch Studio? They're not worth much. We could just buy the company. So right there, how much do you want for it? 7.9 million. Okay, you know what we're gonna do instead? Punch Studio details. It's a lot more expensive to do this, but whatever, we can afford it. There we go. You're gonna charge me 7.9 million for your thing? I'm gonna just buy you. Just gonna buy you is what I'm gonna do. So my question then becomes, where is the Fast engine? There it is. Can we port that to everything, please? Because they didn't do it. So just everything there. And did it make money last month? No, it actually never made a profit either. Oh, well, that's a shame. Let's make sure that's a high priority. Because once that gets ported, we can move the Legend of Brian 2 onto a lot of new systems. Also, we almost forgot to start marketing Bug Blocker. So we'll put all this stuff out. We'll go ahead and also put out the press build. And I don't think we need to start hyping it. I think it'll be fine. So release that. Bug Blocker, getting a few followers. Definitely not bad. Fast engine, been ported to a few different things. Legend of Brian 2, though, that's what we want to see. We want to see what the money's going to be. Please be something. The original was loved. The original was a beloved, beloved game. In fact, what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can port this to different things now that the engine's been ported, which apparently we can't do, really. Why can't we do that if the engine's been ported? Come on, man. Fast Engine 2 is in all these different systems. We could probably start marketing that, to be honest. You know what? Let's just order like 500,000 copies. Because we can. We'll put those in stock. Legend of Brian apparently can't be ported. Why can't it be ported? I mean, it's running on those. Record Maker 5. Record Maker 5. Is that why we can't port it? Find the owner. How much for Record Maker 5 from you guys? Let's see. Sort by release date. Record Maker 5. Give me it for... Sure. That's fine. I don't think that's necessarily going to solve my problem, but we'll try it. So let's go ahead and port that to some new systems as well. Because apparently it isn't already. We'll do it to all of those systems there. So get that ported as soon as we can. Let's see. Legend of Brian. Please make money. Please make money. 6.5 million. 6.5 million. I'll take it. Door Slide X does not meet demand. Frame OS does not meet demand. Really? Are we really doing this? Are we really going to be complaining about these operating systems? It made a little bit last month. It has nothing in stock. It was released when? Almost a decade ago. You know what? Let's, does anyone want Door Slide X? You'll take it. Yep, there you go. What about GFX Cut? I don't think we've ever used that. So let's just sell everything off here. To do stuff. Sure, Beta Industries can have that. Frame OS. Frame OS. We could sell that off. Sure, Punch Corp, you can have it. Picture Cut Pro 2, I think we've used that at some point. And then Record Maker we want to keep, and the Fast Engine we want to keep. So yeah, that's fine. We literally just bought out a company with the point being to, you know, take some of their software and just auction the rest off to the highest bidder. We are that kind of company here. We are literally that kind of company. I don't know if that makes us good people or bad people, but it makes us people. Anyway, it is December. Football Mobile is ready to release, so yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Football Mobile is going to be going out. We're going to give it a £50,000 marketing campaign. And we're going to, I mean, it has a consumer reach of 47, so let's maybe do 100,000 units to begin with, and we'll maybe start printing some if we need them. I don't think we're going to, though. I do not think we're going to need to print more copies for Football Mobile. I'll be completely honest on that one. I don't think it's going to be necessary. But, you know, I might be surprised. Anyway, let's see. Can The Legend of Brian now be ported now that everything it uses is on different systems? No. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Because I don't think it's going to make a profit for very long. Which I really want it to, but apparently, you know, that's just not the way of it. Either way, we did just release Nerdosoft Football onto our mobile operating system, which has like no one interested in it. So we'll see what happens to it in month 1, and if it flops, then what we'll do is just immediately port it. That's fine. That's no big deal whatsoever. I'm just curious to see what happens, you know? I'm really curious to see if it maybe boosts the sales of... yeah, it made nothing. Record Maker 5 also not meeting demand, interestingly. I mean, it made a bit of money last month. I guess we could start printing that. Give it a maximum of like 100,000. That should be fine. I'm a little disappointed that this thing sold 37 units, which is almost every person that's currently on that operating system. That's a bit of a shame, but I guess we'll just port it to everything. We'll just port it to everything and it'll make some money. So there we go. They can do that. We did make some money last month, though. Vision 3DX made a bit. Legend of Brian made some money. Doors made some money. Rocket did not, unfortunately. But I mean, it is now January of 2003, meaning Bug Blocker is ready for release. So at this point, I think we just say release it. I think we give it another huge marketing campaign. Because of course we will. And I think we order 500,000 copies. It has 1.2 million potential consumers. So 500,000 copies for Bug Blocker with... I think a maximum of 250,000 units. And I also think immediately porting it to all of those systems is going to do us a lot of favors in terms of sales. So knock Bug Blocker up to the top priority when it comes to porting. And let's also... Actually, I realize every team is working on that, or at least the core team and the 2 OS teams are working on it, so... They can port it. And hopefully get us just ridiculous cash there. That's what we're going for, at least. Ridiculous. Ridiculous is the word we are looking for when it comes to corporate profits. Oh wow, that team did some porting really quickly there. That's amazing. Okay. So Bug Blocker, minus 50,000 currently. 4 million. I'll take 4 million. That's not bad at all. Football Mobile didn't meet demand. Football Mobile got 2.1 million. Legend of Brian made nothing. Vision 3DX made next to nothing. Doors still making a small profit, and Rocket making nothing at all. So Football Mobile made good money last month. It has very few in stock, so we probably want to start, you know, doing something about that. 250,000 on you as well at any one time. So there we go. Plenty of it in storage. Meaning that the couriers, when they get here in the morning, should be able to head out and maybe just help us out a little bit there. Let's see how many units they can actually take in one day, though, because I've never paid attention to this. When did the couriers even get here? Oh, there we go. No, they took everything. That's good. All right. All right. So the last thing we didn't make a profit on was January 1999 with Nerdist or NSOS Mobile. That really sucks. That really sucks that we're not making anything on that. But I mean, we did just put out Bug Blocker after developing it for however long. We finally got Doors released. We have The Legend of Brian released. So I'm wondering if it's maybe time to start looking at some automatic project management. That might not be a bad idea. 6 million Bug Blocker, 4 million Football, Brian nothing, Vision 3DX nothing. Still profits though. I am genuinely wondering though if it's maybe time to start looking at project management, because what we can do with project management is have stuff released regularly. Have franchises, have all the sequels that we need. So it might be worth looking at project management. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you kindly for watching. I think we've done some good stuff with the company. I think we have a bit more work to do. I do want to get project management going. I do think we should maybe look at the idea of some 24/7 development, but I think what we're going to have to do sooner than that is either move the company into the city, which is one idea. That is one thing we could do. We could move the company away from this sort of little campus thing we have going on here, which I really like. I really like the fact that we have this kind of campus style thing going, obviously with like a weird building here. We can either move them into the city, or we could just start taking over the entire neighborhood and just build more campus-style buildings, which probably wouldn't be a terrible idea, so we'll see what happens. We could maybe build a giant development space all the way up there just to make things kind of interesting, but again, we'll see what happens. Either way, it has been a pleasure as always, ladies and gentlemen, and as always, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!